Hi, today we're going to go over through a new feature on SouthData for association billing. This feature will essentially enable you to go into your SouthData profile, tell us which associations you would like for us to bill directly for you. And what it does, it takes a step out of the ordering process, not out of the ordering process, but out of the invoicing process for you. So keep in mind, if you're filling you a bill from SouthData and you are breaking that bill down into other bills to send out to the association, this actually eliminates the need for that. We will bill that association directly from SouthData. It will have all of your information on it. They will still remit the payments back to you. It just takes a step out of your processing for you to have to create an association bill. So the biggest thing to keep in mind with association billing is you have to have your associations set up correctly inside of SouthData. So today I'm just going to run through really quickly how we're going to set one up. We'll go through the entire process of setting up the association, setting up your surcharges for the bill so that you can see the function of this the whole way through. So of course, when you sign into SouthData, you're going to be in the home screen. This is just a test client that I have set up, so we won't be seeing any compromisable information on this site. So from the home screen, you're going to go first to My HOA Info. And what we're going to do is we're just going to set up a fictitious association so that you can see as we go through how this would work. So we're going to create an association. I'm going to create this one as Archer's Way. Notice that anything that has the red asterisk are required fields, so we would need those for you to go forward into association billing. The association code is typically the same code that your lockbox assigns to an association or that you bill to. So for Archer's Way, we're going to use 052, and we're going to say that it is in the state of we're going to go North Carolina just to sort of mix it up a little bit. Okay. So here you got to set up your return information. So for this one, it's just whatever you're going to put in the return address of this association. So if we're using Archer's Way, care of Robichaud and Buckner. I'm going to use the Robichaud and Buckner address in Louisiana. Then you're going to have your remit to. Typically, that's anywhere that they're sending a payment to. So if you're using a lockbox, we're going to do that the same way. Archer's Way, care of this. And we're going to pull, I'm actually going to create one just in case so you can see how that works. So we're going to do P.O. Box 96138, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, so we're going to have that there. I have no idea if that's a valid. That just came clearly out of my imagination, so don't be alarmed if it doesn't pull a lockbox setting at the bottom. So for the lockbox setting, this is optional, so it's not a required field. But if you wanted to attach this back to a lockbox, then you could see. So if we want to say this one belongs to PV Bank and Trust, so that'll show up on your association settings. Okay, so the account number under association billing, as you can see, we're already asking you that information here. The account number would be the account number that you're going to assign to Archer's Way. So if Archer's Way is your account number 10257, and then you get to pick how you want us to deliver that bill. If you want us to deliver it via mail to the association or via email. The biggest difference that we have here is in the email version. Before for SouthData, we would email a link and clients had to log into SouthData to be provided that invoice. With association billing, we're actually emailing the actual invoice. So that way they don't have to do any kind of sign in, they're not looking at anything, they're actually just going in, invoice will be right there. For mailing address, let's just, if we were mailing it, who we were going to mail it to. Archer's Way, care of. I'm going to put street address in. Okay. And so if we're mailing, if you go back at any time and you change that to mail, then that's the mailing address that we're going to send the Archer's Way invoice to. Okay, you're going to save that. And so at this point, you successfully created your association. So now we're going to go in and we're going to go in and add the enable association billing for Archer's Way. Okay, so for Archer's Way, as you can see, association billing was successfully enabled. Associations will begin receiving bills for orders shipped after 6/15. Okay, let's see exactly where it is we're creating surcharges. Okay, so we're going up here to manage association billing. And if we want, we're going to manage surcharges. So basically what we're giving you the ability to do is you can customize what you want us to bill your clients at. So, so for example, we're going to go manage surcharge. So we have it tiered up in 4 levels. The first level is for base surcharge settings. That would be a base. So what we would say was, okay, if we don't have anything set up specific, I want you to charge my association 10% over what SouthData is charging me for a product. So that would be your base surcharge. Okay. If you want to enable the product surcharges, that allows you to actually fix the price on every type of product. So we're going to click on that. We're going to pick the first one as coupon book, and we're going to tell it that we want a fixed price. And we give you a couple options to use the base surcharge, a percentage of the original cost, or fixed pricing. So once you click fixed pricing, just because I kind of feel like that's going to be the more popular of these options. So you'll see here what you're paying for the coupon book yourself, what you're paying for all of your services in SouthData. Coupon books, letters, remittance envelopes, outer envelopes, all of those charges are based here for you. So for Archer's Way, we're going to say for a coupon book, my price is $245. And I am charging my HOA $5 for every coupon book that I have to process through SouthData and mail out. So we're going to do that. You just save that. As you notice, there's not a way to save them all because it's all individual prices. So you'll have to save each one individually. Or if you say, okay, well, $5 is not really what I want to charge, you can go in and hit revert to default, and it will remove the surcharge off. Okay, so we're going to go back with $5. And it's the same thing going the whole way down. So if you're charging your association 75 cents for any letters that they want to send out with the book, you go in and you do that. If they want it to be duplex, say they want to send a color letter and you're charging 80 cents for that. So it is basically just sort of a follow the list down and decide how you want to charge for these things to your associations. And so if your association is sending out a stapled mailing or a mailing that's more than the required pages for standard number 10 and it goes in a 9x12, SouthData charges you 20 cents for that outer envelope, plus it goes up in postage. If you want to sort of recoup the cost of that, you can go in and say, okay, well, if you're sending out major documents that require a 9x12, I'm charging you $1.20 for that envelope. So, you know, it gives you a way here to sort of recoup losses and things of that nature from the associations. Okay, so we also have association surcharges. And so you can choose an association, look at the surcharge settings, and then you can override for all the changes, et cetera, et cetera. And so if you look at Archer's Way, you know, ask you, okay, well, you want to override all of these charges and give it a basic surcharge. Okay. And once you've done all that with your savings, then you'll go back to your settings page. And it's just, you know, you can go in, you can edit your association. You can manage e-statements from here. You can manage users from here. Another thing, you can actually manage payment links inside of the association billing. And so if you want it to go in here, if you guys are using a payment provider online, such something like RevoPay, you can go in, hit yes, we accept online payments, put the payment URL there, and it will actually print that out onto your statement. So go in and we'll just hit in. Archer would be your payment URL there, so you can save that. Coincidentally enough, OSG actually does have a partnership with RevoPay. So if looking for an online company to manage payment for you is something that you're interested in, you may want to, you know, after this demonstration, or, you know, take some time, get in touch with your OSG sales account executive, and they'll be more than happy to give that information to you. Just in case we didn't go through this part, you actually have 3 standard samples of the form. You can just sort of see here what that's going to look like. You can create a custom form if you need logos or something of that nature on it. You are charged at a rate of $200 per hour for custom forms because that does require custom on our end, and this is, you know, an automated process. So, so basically that's sort of how you can just run through it. It's just very easy. Just go in and pick your charges. It'll actually be billed at the same rate your company is billed from SouthData. So if you are billed monthly from SouthData, then every month when we create your SouthData bill, we will also create these association bills, and those will be sent out at the same time. I just want to sort of stress and keep in mind that your associations, your homeowners are not paying SouthData. You will still get a SouthData invoice for the orders of the things that you order from us. And so you will still remit your payments back to SouthData. And then, so what we're doing is, all we're really doing is you are allowing us to bill the association on your behalf. And so they will actually send their payments back to you, same as they've always done. So, you know, it's just an easy way for you to sort of take a step, take it out of that. I did want to show you an example really quickly of what we have a finished bill looking like. Let's drag this over here. Make sure you guys can still see. Okay, so this is just a sample of what your homeowners association would get. And so, like I said, it's going to have your name here, all of your information. There'll be absolutely nothing referencing SouthData on this invoice to your association. Got your property manager's name there, so Richard Sample, your account number, or the invoice number, a due date that the association needs to send back to you. And what it does, it just gives you the order number that they've ordered under SouthData. And there you go. There's your charges for your law and order HOA. You've got a Simplex letter, certified envelope. So all of those charges are just pointed out on this invoice to them. It's got a remit slip, just like all of the other ones. So it's really just an easy way for you to sort of take a step out away from your accounting department without having to break down invoices from SouthData to send out to the association. Just let us do that work for you. Right now, this is being offered as a free service to clients, so there's no monthly bills associated with this, no cost to it. The only way that you're actually costed is if we are sending out invoices to your associations. You're billed at 20 cents per invoice that we send out. So if we do association billing for 5 of your associations and they're getting 1 invoice, once a month, then that's $1 that you're paying SouthData to take this part of your invoicing out of your hands, and we're doing it for you. So like I said, please, if you're interested, get in touch with your OSG account representative. They are more than happy to walk through it with you, or you can get in touch with customer service department at SouthData. They can actually walk you through how to do this. So you just go to send an email to customerservice@southdata.com. Someone will get back with you with details how to turn on your association billing, and we can send out demos or do demos for you and your accounting department as needed. We're very excited about this new product and this new offering from SouthData. If you guys have any questions or any concerns, anything in it that you would like to see changed, just let me know and we will be happy to look at that and address. Have a great day.